What's going on, y'all? So listen.
What's going on, you guys? Okay, I know y'all like, girl, where the review at? No, the episode was an hour and 30 minutes. Okay, baby, I don't know how many episodes is it in this first half because we already on episode 5, and then episode 6 come on. We still gonna be on the double feature part 1, which is Red Tide. But this is American Horror Story double feature season 10 episode 5, Gaslight. Girl, the episode was good to me, okay? The episode was good to me, and all I can really sum this up and say, if I wanted to just sum it up and say something, Alma, at this point, everybody got to go, okay? And I was really, at a certain point, I was really, really rooting for Doris to just come through and take everybody out, okay? Because I was like, I just did not appreciate the things that they was doing to that lady, okay? I said she is out here giving birth. She is bringing life into the world. She got to, her body got to get all messed up, bringing your kids in the world, and then this devil seed is going over here going to do what she going to do. Girl, Alma is the children of the corn leader, okay? She could have fit right into that little goddamn coat. I was just sitting here like, what is going on? Let me tell you something. When they put kids into horror movies and horror stuff, they make it so much more creepier. Alma ass remind me of the girl that was playing like she was a little kid from The Orphan, okay? That's who Alma little crazy ass remind me of, okay? I said, I don't like that little girl. As soon as I seen her on episode 1, I already knew. Keep an eye on that one, okay? That little overachieving, spoiled brat. Meanwhile, we get into the episode, okay? Girl, Doris is giving birth. And I was like, oh my God, how many months to pass? Okay, like how many months was she when she got up in there, when they got to Provincetown? Okay, how many months has they been there? They didn't tell us, whether or not she was like 6 months, 7 months, 8 months. But I do remember that they did say that they was going to stay a couple of more weeks or whatever, and then they was going to leave. Next thing you know, Doris is giving birth, okay? And this is what tripped me out. I said, Harry, you got to go. You got to go. You should have been waiting outside, okay? I know you want to be there for your wife or whatever, but you, boy, listen, the fluids that are coming out of her body, they're wiping it up with the, medical towels and stuff like that, okay? It's blood on it, you know what I'm saying? From the inside of her body, from giving birth. And he is supposed to be supporting her, and he is over there looking at the baby, the soil stuff, okay? And I said, no. He just sniffing it. You could just see it in his mind, and you can see it in his eyes. It's just, I smell it. I need it. And I said, no, sir. Don't do what I think you about to do. Okay, be there for your wife. She was like, everything gonna be okay. He was like, yes, it's the perfect baby boy. Everything is gonna be all right. Ooh, woo, 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 woo. Girl, he left her ass while she was laying there in that bed and went into the bathroom because they put the soil medical stuff up into the hamper. He grabbed all of that and went into the bathroom and squeezed it out just like he did that meat the first time. I said, and made some shots. It was like 4, 5 shots of blood that he got. I said, wait a minute, is that serious? Is that serious? Hell yeah, it's that serious. Meanwhile, Doris is in the bed, okay? She having these vivid dreams of stuff, okay? Like the town and, Alma eating up the rabbit or whatever dead thing that she was sucking on, okay? And then she wakes up and she's like, oh my God, what the heck? And she's hearing things. It's not clear. It's like she's in a fog, okay? Like she was heavily medicated at one point. And, the last time we seen her, she was in the hospital. Now she's at home. And she's trying to figure out how the hell she get here, okay? And I'm trying to figure out who willed her there. Y'all knocked that lady out and y'all put her in bed and expected her not to wake up and ask questions, okay? Mama is just a little confused about everything that's going on. Mind you, Ursula ass is still there. So at this point, I believe Ursula took a pill to herself, okay? So, that's why she's still there. That's why she's tolerating all of the stuff that's going on. And truth be told, Ursula fits right in with Harry and goddamn Alma, all right? He was like, they told us to bring you home so you can be watched for 24 hours. Because Doris is like, listen, no. We got to get our shit and we supposed to be going, okay? Why are we still here? You supposed to be in New York, okay? And we supposed to be where we supposed to be at, okay? What is going on? He was like, you got to heal up. The doctor want to look after, some postpartum, situation with the pregnancy after giving birth. Not depression, but, medical-wise, okay? And so at this point, she just over it a little bit, but she gonna go with it. And she just looks so drained and worried or whatever. That is not how a baby, she just gave a baby, gave birth to a baby. And I hate the fact that they putting this pregnant woman or this mother, new mother again through this mess, okay? Like, her spirit is just drained. She's so worried, and she's not even worried about the right things at this point. And she's just so stressed out. I'm like, y'all breaking this lady down on purpose just to keep your secret. Meanwhile, baby, Mickey done pulled up in a goddamn speed racer type car. I said, Mickey, what's this? I said, what you wearing? A little Versace? A little Givenchy? Okay, is them some Louis Vuittons? Okay, what are you wearing? All right, you got a little rolly on your arm? Or what is that? Is that a Billy? What is it, Richard Millie? Girl, I don't know. He came there floss. And I said, you cleaned up. And I mean, you cleaned up and sobered out. You cleaned up and dried up and everything. And he said, listen. Karen, what's good? Get up in the car, okay? So at first Karen didn't really want to go no ride with him, but of course she did. That's his homegirl or whatever. And I just need to know the backstory as to how Karen became tuberculosis Karen, okay? How she became the junkie that she is, all right? But she's a junkie with sense, okay? And you could tell that she was intelligent. She was prominent. She was something before, she became what she is now. And I just want to know what made her get into this situation. I hope we get a little backstory, but I don't know, because after the way that this ended, I was just like, what? And I just want to know some things, you know what I'm saying? So basically, Mickey done took these goddamn pills and it gave him superpowers. Okay, he's a writer. And you remember when Ursula told him last week about the the Speed Racer, reboot or whatever, and they wanted him to write on there. Oh, so yeah, and he's doing that, okay? And he's about to oversee a whole universe of Speed Racers. They finna make amusement parks, they finna make movies, they finna make TV shows, they finna make everything, okay? And at this point, he wants Karen to come back with him and go to, California with him. And she was like, no, not with you being the way that you are right now. I don't want that. And I don't get down with that. Okay, nah, I can't. Get me up out this car. I knew that's what you was finna do eventually. We can't just ride around and just kick it without you bringing this shit up. Damn, I want to talk about this all the time, sir. Okay, so Karen got out the car. They was at the beach anyway. That's the place where she go for her solace and her mental, to go paint and everything. So, next thing we go back to Doris. She wakes up and it's night outside and she hear the baby like cooing or whatever. Wait, is that how the baby sound? Oh man, y'all know I get silly. I get a mess when I be doing these reviews, okay? But no. She go walking around trying to find a baby, okay? Because the baby is not in the crib. And it's like, am I imagining what I'm imagining or whatever? Because, earlier Ursula was like, you got all this anesthesia up in you or whatever. Well, that's what she gonna say later. You got all this anesthesia up in you, so you might be having these dreams or whatever that make it think that you're doing something or seeing something, but you're really not. I said, anesthesia do stay up in you for a minute, okay? But not that damn long, and don't have you hallucinating like that. At least the anesthesia that I've been on, okay? And I ain't never, girl, I knew exactly where I was. I said, stop playing with her. Meanwhile, Doris go around the room and she look, girl, why is Alma sitting there sucking on the baby leg? And I said, see, I just knew it. Okay. Remember when Belle said, it is something about newborns and babies, whatever, their blood is just so much more better, okay, because it's pure. It's pure. Nobody touched it. She said that in the earlier episode. She said that in later on in this episode too. But when the baby was in the hospital or whatever and was being born, Harry was having a reaction to the blood. And then, Alma was looking at the baby like sniffing that thing. Like she was over here, but the baby was over there. And she just was like... And I was like, get that little girl. She kept on looking. I said, get that little bitch away from her. I'm sorry I had to call her what I called her, but she deserved it at this point because she was doing a lot, okay? And so, of course, Doris was pissed. Oh, my God, give me the baby. Harry had to come up in there and try to make it seem like, this ain't happening, whatever. And that's when Ursula had to come up there and tell Doris, girl, whatever you saw, it really wasn't nothing, okay? Like, chill out or whatever. You need some time off, don't get so worked up. You do got to take care of your baby and all this stuff. And she kept on giving her, like, something to drink or whatever. And at this point, I'm thinking that they're drugging Doris, okay? That's what I was thinking at one point, that they're drugging her. But Harry had to have a conversation with Alma. Little girl, what the hell is your problem? Don't you be feeding off your goddamn brother, okay? You can't do that. She was like, it was like something about the newborn baby, the blood and everything is just so amazing. I'm trying to play this song from this particular song, and it was this Russian guy. He killed himself because he couldn't play the song right or whatever. But look at me, I can play it so well and all this stuff. And he was like, you need to stop. You need to chill, okay? She was like, girl, stop playing with me. And I was like, I'm trying to keep this family together, okay? I'm trying to keep us together, all right? Girl, he said, Miss Alma said, I don't even know why you care so much about that lady. Talking about her mama, okay? Why don't you just let her go with some shit? We don't need her no more. Baby, I'm sitting here like, that girl ain't never liked Doris. That girl ain't never liked her mama, okay? She looked at her mama with disgust. Because if all of this is coming out just from a pill being taken, that heightens her, excellency and her talent, okay? Her natural given talent. Baby, she's telling the truth, okay? And that shit has been there in her forever, since birth, okay? She just do not like her mom, all right? And she is letting us know that, listen, you could do better. Either pull that bitch over on our side or let that hoe go, because she just interrupting, okay? And at one point, she got a little smart with the daddy and wasn't paying no attention and was playing around with him. And he took that violin and was about to break it. She was like, okay. And she even had to read Doris. Let me tell you something. She said, you know that you really don't want her to take this pill because you think that she mediocre, okay? You know that she mediocre for the simple fact that, she one of those people that, live to exist, okay? She go ahead and, she gets up and go browse, go to work, go browse Facebook and go shopping or whatever and come back and do it again. That's all that she do, okay? We out here, we living great, we perfection, we doing all of this other stuff. We got stuff that we want to do and achieve and all of that. We deep, okay? I said, oh, this is like the second time she done read the hell out of mama. I said, man, we need to get you some therapy, okay? He basically said, you better chill out, or I'm going to take you off them pills, okay? Don't touch your brother. And she was like, aye. Meanwhile, after all of this, she goes upstairs. Doris, after they've been telling her that, you tripping or whatever, you didn't see what you saw, okay? She was breastfeeding the baby. They down there drinking the blood and all that stuff. They eating themselves, okay? Meanwhile, something told Doris, let me look at this baby leg. And there was a bite mark right in there, teeth mark and everything. She was like, I know I wasn't crazy and all this stuff. So, of course, Harry had to come up there and lie and say it was something that the nurses put on the baby, a lobe or something that the nurses put on the baby that they didn't put on right. And so it scraped him, okay? And so at this point, Alma tried to give her pills, okay? Her medicine or whatever to feel better and all that stuff. Probably some prenatal vitamins or vitamins after the fact. And she was like, okay, that's cool. Now, wait a goddamn minute. The fuck is this? Okay? Harry, come here. She was like, what is this and why is it up in the house, okay? What you trying to do? Okay? Girl, Harry was like, I don't know what that is, okay? Now, he trying to play coy. He trying to play dumb or whatever and keep this little rules going on. But at one point, Alma said, let's stop playing, okay? Let's stop playing game. Ursula came up there, too. They was like, yeah, just go ahead and tell her the truth, daddy. Damn, okay? Listen, we want you to take the pill so you could be just like us, so we could be a whole ass family, okay? Just do it, you know what I'm saying? It'll improve your business and it'll make you so much greater and you'll be just like us, okay? I mean, it'll be straight, And so at this point, after they done revealed everything that was going on, because little Alma said, let's go ahead and tell her, bitch, because I'm tired. I'm tired of tiptoeing around this hoe, okay? I said, girl, that is your mother, and they gave a little convincing speech, so they thought, okay? And, Miss Doris had the pill. She took the cup of water from Miss Alma, and I would have been scared to take that water because I don't know what she Alma looked like she probably would have spit in the water, okay? This a little Suge Avery pee up in here, you know what I'm saying? That's what she looked like she'd do, all right? So meanwhile, she took the water and she was about to take the pill, but she didn't take the pill. She faked it and she threw that shit down, okay? And she grabbed her baby and she go running outside, and as she running outside, there go the pale people just coming out there, and she was like, oh my God, Oh my God. I said, girl, you went from one danger to the next, okay? I said, we ain't safe nowhere, Doris. People really trying to take you out. Girl, at this point, Harry had to come out there because people that take the pill or whatever, and they're cool. The pale people can't do anything. It's like a repellent to them, okay? So he was like, as long as I'm here with you, they not gonna do nothing. Come on back in the house, everything will be okay? Like, calm down. Miss Doris, you better than me because at this point, everybody would have been taken out. I would have been plotting and scheming, okay? Freak all that. Meanwhile, it's the next day. Karen is still out there on the beach and she doing her little drawings and stuff or whatever. And here comes Belle. Okay? Belle come up there. Let me tell you something. Belle be reading the hell out of everybody. I said, Belle, you got so tired of living a life where you was being trampled upon, trashed, and looked down upon. So therefore, you took this pill, became a bad bitch, okay, and started acting a bitch to everybody else and doing the same thing that people did to you, to them, okay? And I don't appreciate that. Now, when we stand in our bad bitchness, we uplift other women, okay? We uplift other people in general. We don't make them feel low, okay? The shit that you doing to Karen, I just need to understand the backstory. I want to understand, what did Karen do that had her basically, she had to work for her. What in her life did she do that made her have to work for goddamn Belle? I said, where did you go wrong, Karen? How did you become under her thumb? Her little worker bee or whatever that she used up, okay, to do her dirty deeds. She up there trashing her paintings and all this stuff. And then she got the pale people over there and basically like, depending on my mood, they'll stay back, okay? But what she want her to do is to go over there to the Gardner's house, who was Harry and Doris, and go get their new baby, okay? She was like, the pure blood or whatever. It's just something that tastes better than veal, okay? The best meal on the earth, you know what I'm saying? And so, of course, Karen is not here for this. And I'm just like, oh my goodness, what is going on with you guys? This is crazy. Meanwhile, okay, and Belle, let me just tell you this. We got the point, and I'm pretty sure Karen got the point too. Okay, you ain't have to step on her painting and mess it up like you did. That was trifling. That wasn't necessary. You was being petty. And then gonna say if you don't do it, you gonna get your ass taken out. I said, is it really that deep? Is it really that deep? I said, bitch, why don't you go do it? Meanwhile, Doris wake up, okay, and she, of course, her first instinct is to go see if the baby is still there. And he is, okay. And, she going around, she go in the bathroom, and she just looking for something. I said, girl, what you looking for? She looking for a weapon, because next thing you know, she come back out and she opened this thing that was on the dresser, and it was some scissors up in there. So she got it. I said, exactly. Prepare and protect yourself, because you don't know what these crazy mofos gonna do, okay? You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, it's a shame that you gotta do this to family, but shit, they damn near tried to take you out too, okay? Girl, she come downstairs and she hearing Harry kikiing with the realtor dude / interior decorator dude from the island that saw Mickey take out old boy on the dock, okay? Girl, he up there basically looking at Doris designs and stuff and cutting it up and saying this shit is ugly. What is this stuff? I don't see the inspiration and everything. Just trashing it. And Harry just sitting there laughing at it. Doris hear it and she see him. Harry was like, And so he come over there. He was like, listen, I just brought him here so that you can, he an interior decorator too, so he can give you some help or whatever. I don't need no help. He was like, your designs are cute, uninspired, but they cute or whatever. She was like, nah, bruh, I don't get dude up out of here or whatever, and of course Harry, she a little paranoid at this point, and she has every right to be. Harry coming over there, and that is why this whole episode is called Gaslight, okay? Because they've been gaslighting the hell out of Doris this whole freaking time, and I am not appreciating it, okay? Baby, they told her to go upstairs, okay? Go upstairs so you can take care of Harry, the baby. Mind you, at this point, the baby has been in the house for at least 2-3 days, okay? And the baby ain't got a name yet, okay? I said, what is the baby name? Baby, she crying going up the steps. I said, girl, I would at least try to tag somebody. I would have took my chances, okay? So then we get Karen. She goes over there to Mickey's place, and she was pissed off at him. She was like, "So you the one that told Bill where I was, okay? Now you gonna have to help me in this whole situation." He was like, "What you talking about?" "She want me to go over there to the gardens and get her baby." And I was like, "Okay, and you gotta do what you gotta do." It was like, "Nah, nigga, you gonna do what you gotta do with me, okay? You the one that put me up in there, and you should be ashamed of yourself or whatever with all this stuff that you doing." And she knocked down his pills, and he was like, "Why would you do that?" So he's scrambling on the floor like a crackhead. Okay, mind you, he's a former drug addict, and you literally, no, you're still a drug addict because you left one drug for another drug. Okay, you replaced one drug for another drug. Okay, and so, you know, she told her what she said, and so of course, that's his girl. Okay, that's his girl, regardless of the situation. That's his girl. He went on ahead and he said, "All right, I'm gonna go with you." Okay, cool. Girl, we get back to Doris. She up in the bed. She trying to take care of the baby. Just put the baby down, I should say. And then here comes Alma. And at this point, I knew shit was finna go left right here and there in the episode, okay? Because Alma came in there like everything was cool. Like, "Hey, Mom, I like you. Let's have some girl talk. Mommy, daughter time." That's the face and that's the whole essence that she tried to put on. I said, "Doris, get that knife. Get them scissors, okay? Don't trust that bitch. Don't trust her." Girl, she came up there all nicety and everything and trying to, sit there with her and, chit-chat it up or whatever, give her some small talk and all this stuff, just to tell her, "Daddy thinks that you're mediocre. That's why he don't want you to take the pill." I mean, she was like, "I don't want to lose this family." Doris said, "Bitch, the family damn near lost already at this point." And she was like, "It don't have to be. All you have to do is take this pill." Truth be told, Daddy don't want you to take it because he think that your ass mediocre as hell. Okay, you might turn to them pale people, but hey, it is what it is. Don't take me for it. I think you're great. You know what I'm saying? So go ahead and take the pill, Mom, and come just like us so we can be a family again. I want us to be a family. I was sitting here like, girl, Doris, don't do it. Girl, don't do it. Don't do it, okay? I said that little girl ain't got no baby face that'll convince me of nothing, okay? Sometimes kids be cute and you can't just, you be like, "Oh, okay, sweetie, I do it." You know what I'm saying? "Let me go get this for you." Not this little girl. Doris fell for the okie doke. She took that pill and I said, "Oh, shit, Doris." At this moment, when Alma was talking, I knew exactly what Alma was doing. Alma was setting her mama up to fail. Because Alma is the one that feel like the mama is mediocre. And she's expressed that plenty of times in this series, okay? In the last 4 episodes, including this one, so 5 episodes, she's expressed how she think her mama ain't worth shit, okay? So she setting her mama up to get her out the picture. I said, ain't this about a bitch? Trisha of the Corn ass, okay, you gotta go. This little girl, something gotta happen to her. Something gotta happen to her. Now, I don't wish that on kids, but, this little girl, she's evil. She's evil. And basically, at this point, they go out, okay, I believe, Harry and, Ursula and them, well, before this, we see everybody. You hear the backdrop of Miss Alma playing her violin. Okay, she's playing a real perfection and all this stuff. Mind you, earlier Ursula was telling Doris about how Harry got all these deals coming up, these show deals, picture deals, production deals, all this stuff. And Doris was like, "Wait a minute, that don't sound like my man." Okay, she was like, "You don't want to sound like the unsupportive wife." She was like, "No, that's not what I'm talking about. I'm just saying that just don't sound like his forte, like what he's used to doing." And she was like, "I know, cool, but shit happens, okay?" Mama up there trying to figure out how to do this design stuff, okay? And at one point, I'm thinking, "Oh, bitch," I said, "I'm finna gag." If Alma thought that she was gonna take her mama out and she was gonna turn into a pale person, and she turned into a genius. I said, "Yes, Doris, show their asses." Doris was up there looking up there. She was trying to draw some stuff. I said, "Bitch, you getting it. You getting it." And then she started, she made a little mistake. And I was like, okay, that happens. Erase. Girl, she could barely erase the shit. And then she kept on circling and drawing it. I said, "Oh, fuck. Doris, you just disappointed me." But then again, you didn't know. You ain't talented. Everybody been telling you that this whole season. And they just said, you thought you had it, but you really don't. Okay, you're mediocre at best. Ain't even that, okay? And so at this point, She get frustrated with herself. I said, I think she knew exactly what was about to happen. Meanwhile, Karen and Mickey was about to go try to take the baby, but Harry and Ursula and Alma, they had left because they just needed to get out the house or whatever. Did not know that somebody else was in the house. Mind you, it's night at this point. Doris was in the house, pitch black or whatever, with the baby, and she in the bed asleep, okay? And so Mickey had broke the window, and she heard this. So she like stumbling throughout the house, and I said, shit, bitch, she already transforming. I bet you. She was like, oh my God, who's there? Who's there? Okay, and so they hear this. They come up in the house or whatever, and they got weapons like a hammer and all this stuff. Baby, they come across Doris up in the hallway. Okay, they go into the room. They see the baby. They was about to take the baby, but then they see Doris. Okay, girl, Doris looks a fucking mess. Okay, mama done lost her hair all right here. All right. And then she just falling the fuck apart. She turning pale and everything. They hauled ass up out of there, okay? Well, at least Karen did. She was like, I can't do this. Because Karen's whole thing was she was finna go there and save the baby, okay? She wasn't finna take it back to Belle. But, you know, mind you, Doris transformed right when she called the baby Eli. She finally gave the baby boy a name, okay? Meanwhile, Karen then ran outside and got in the midst of all them little pale people, and she was about to be taken out, okay? And then Mickey comes over there and was like, I believe in you, Karen. I said, Mickey, what you about to do? I ain't like the way he walked up on her. But he gave her a little speech like, listen, I believe in you. Go ahead and take the pill. That's why I want you to take the pill so that you can become great and show yourself that you can become great because I believe in you. She was like, listen, bitch, I didn't tell you I ain't taking that pill. He was like, well, I can't help you. Okay, goodbye. This is where we end. And I said, really, Mickey? That's what we're going to do? You know? And so he walks away. All them pale people start gathering up against her. And then next thing you know, just because she said she didn't want to die, that instinct kicked in. She took that pill. And as soon as she put it in her mouth and swallowed it, them things start, you know, going back. And I said, oh, that's all that it took? That's all that it took? It ain't even digest yet, okay? I said it ain't even in the bloodstream yet. So at this point, Doris, poor Doris. She in the house. She look in the mirror and she see her face and she see her hair. Girl, she said at this point, fuck it. Let me just go ahead and take these, I might as well shave it all off, okay? Because at this point, ain't nothing I can do about it, all right? So that's what she did. She crying and all this stuff. She comes downstairs and she hit a baby cooing and everything. She go get a knife. And at this moment, she was about to take the baby out, and Harry came in right at the right time to grab her. I said, fuck her. Get the baby out of this situation. First of all, this is where you need CPS, okay? Because Alma might do something to the baby, even though they finna get Doris up out of there. They had to, you know, put Doris up in the goddamn bathroom, lock her up in there, and then put the drawer and the dresser in front of it so she can't get out. Meanwhile, he feeling so bad and trying to understand what happened. And Alma was like, bitch, I gave her the pill, okay? And it was Ursula's idea. You know, she convinced me. It was me and Ursula's idea, okay? We had to do what we had to do. She had to go, okay? She had to go. That's what it was. You know it. You know it. Meanwhile, Karen is sick to her stomach at the fact that she had to take that pill. But then, you know, Mickey was like, what is your masterpiece? Okay, you are talented. Let's go see, you know, what's good. You need to go do your masterpiece to see if the pill really took, whether she really talented or she's not. Okay, and so he was like, but before that, we need to go feed. Okay. And her whole thing, she ain't want to go kill nobody. She ain't want to go do all of that to them people. She ain't inhumane like that. She was like, girl, I just want to do some drugs and I just want to live. Okay, that's what it is, you know. So at this point, we get back to Doris' place. Now, Harry was all up in his feelings the day before when he locked Doris up in the goddamn bathroom. He come there the next day and sit on that bed and was like, basically, you know what? I was thinking about it. It's kind of fucked up that this shit happened. But eventually, you know, I just came to my senses and said it needed to be done. Because, you know, this shit wasn't going to work between us, okay? I was eventually going to leave and you was going to eventually see me blowing up on TV and the magazines and seeing the young Scarlet on my arm. And I'm pretty sure you would have been in your feelings and all that about it, and you know, you would have been out the picture either way. I ain't want to put you through all of that, so you know, I guess this is the best option to happen. I said, Harry, you try to convince yourself that this is what you wanted. You are full of shit and you ain't shit, okay? I said, what? opened up that damn bathroom door and put a coat on her and let her walk outside. I said, bitch, she just started walking on down. Alma and Ursula just standing there looking like, bye-bye. I said, girl, never let another bitch take your place, okay? That's what they said on Love and Basketball. Never let a freshman take your spot. Ursula came through and just took the spot. She ain't no freshman. She an old bitch. She a cunning bitch. Do you know the girl that played Ursula, she is always playing an evil character, okay? She always playing a shady character. Meanwhile, Mickey and Karen, they go to the beach, the spot where she do her little masterpiece and stuff like that at, where she always drawing at. And they see somebody on the beach. I guess it was like fresh food, okay? And so at this point, Karen was talking to Mickey and all this stuff and making him seem like they was having a moment. She grabbing his face and yeah and all this stuff and woo woo woo, and next thing you know, she said, this is for you. I had to do this for you, okay? Girl, she bit into his neck, took him out. I said, now Karen, I understand you ain't want him to live that life and you trying to think of him or whatever, but you ain't have to take Mickey out like that, okay? He ain't technically really do anything to you. And then she did her little masterpiece. We ain't never seen it, okay, in this episode. And then she gonna get her ass up and walk down to the water, and then, trigger warning, okay? She cut herself, okay, and bleeding to freak out and get into the water and just let the waves take her. I said, bitch, if you was gonna do that, why take the pill and why not just let them people just eat your ass when you was surrounded, okay? I said, girl, these motherfuckers is crazy on here, okay? Meanwhile, what else wound up happening? You got Belle in there. Ursula and Alma walking down, and they see, of course, Doris up in the graveyard eating. I said, child, Doris completely. That is a shame. You set your own mama up to get. That is. Damn, I couldn't do that shit to my mama. Why would you do that? Okay? I said that little girl is so evil. And basically what this show, this particular double feature is about, Red Tide, is literally these motherfuckers selling their soul to become, the Illuminati. They're selling their soul. Okay? That's basically what it is. I trade my soul to become the best, become rich, become famous, become the most talented, to become the most this. And, if I get it, I get it. I said, oh, this is crazy. I wouldn't do that. I couldn't do that. I'd be too scared. But anyway, you guys tell me how you felt about this episode. I like this episode. To be quite honest, I actually like this episode the most out of all the episodes that's been shown. Y'all tell me how y'all feel, and I will see you guys later. Peace.